It's 101% made in the USA. I wonder what's in here. What do you think's in here? I like making crazy sheaths here on the channel. I have another idea for a sheath. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this. I know I do a lot of gear. You've got to incorporate a lot of survival type gear, micro survival. You know, you don't want losing everything in the field, but you know, it's kind of a micro survival situation here because we have a knife that needs a little coolness for a sheath. Can't just throw this in anything. Although it is in a really nice sheath. Starts off in a really nice sheath. This is really nice. There's really no reason to update that unless you're just crazy like me. So you're probably wondering what this is. This is the Shadow Hunter. I know it's got the rubber band on the back. There we go. Shadow Hunter. Dun dun dun. Now, if you're in, sorry about the flickering light. I'm freeze drying food right now. Got raviolis and baked beans. Yeah, Bush's baked beans. I'm doing. I was like, survival food. What would you want? It's like, you've got to have some Bush's baked beans. Anyways, so I know beans would last a long time, but it's okay. These were near their expiration date. Check that out. Isn't that cool? I got to give you guys a close-up. That is freaking awesome. I'm going to do a full-scale measurement over here on the table. I want to do something crazy. I don't do those little taco sheaths like everybody else. I have a crazy idea for this one. I really want to incorporate some micro-type gear into this. I want it to be a kind of hidden, like, I don't want it exposed openings. You know how I normally do where it's got like the flaps on the outside and you flip it up, you know, whatever. I kind of want to do it reverse. I want to do a reverse style, but I'm not sure how it's going to work. So I might not do it, but I'm going to try it. I'll try it and see where it goes from there, but just stick with me. It's a really nice knife. Let's get it up on the table. Some dust on it. Get it up on the table and take a look at it. Listen up. Here's a story about a little guy who lives in a blue world. All right. Let's measure this thing. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. All right. Oh, did I do that backwards? Daggone. I was going to do inches. I wanted to know inches, and I had on. Let's see. All right, cool. That should be about right. Daggone, son. It's almost a. It's. I mean, you almost got, you know, the meat and potatoes there. That's like exactly 4 inches of cutting edge. I mean, but overall, you got about 4.5 of this. You get this nice finger groove here. Freaking little grip stops. You get some nice edges. And daggone. So you got a fat hand. It works for you. That's about 4.5. I mean, the average is like 4 from here across your digits. So I mean, you're holding on to that sucker. This thing's nice. I mean, you can skin with this. You get a deer. You got some work to do. This thing will stay sharp for you because it's such a nice edge, nice blade. It's not cheap steel, so this would definitely be nice for hunting. Overall, nice clean color. I like the coating. That's cool. They brought back this Shadow Hunter. Isn't that nice? I thought it'd be nice to bring a Shadow Hunter onto the channel. And I've always wanted to do a survival style Shadow Hunter. You know, the Doomsday collection. I love doing the Doomsday collection because they're always a lot of fun. I got some cool gadgets for this one. Alright, let's get this started. Normally I would bake my own pace counters, but you know, for this, yeah, I usually put it with the ferro rod. I had a complaint last time. Someone said they were scared of the skull beads. They were like, why skull beads? And it's like, I don't know. Because I have skull beads. I have a whole bunch of beads. I've even got unicorn beads, but I'm not using unicorn beads. So I'm going with Redvex, and it's redvex.com. They make paste counters. Fancy ones. Fancy. Handmade. So just imagine, you get the little clip. You clip that on your backpack and you're hiking, and you're done. You're done. You ain't even got to make it. There's different ones. This is a different one than the rest of these. This is a little bit different. But something like this. How about this color might match the knife a little bit better. I'm going to go with something like this for my setup for today. I like the fat beads, dude. Look how fat them beads are. That's cool. Look how nice that looks. It's way cool. A little bit different paste counter style. See, I do things a little bit different. I add, let's see, you've got your, let's split this up. You've got your 9 count, 9 over here, and then you have a 4 over here. Now I can make that a 5, and then I can add, let's see, go 9 do 5 right here, and paste count one more time. You can get 3 miles. I mean, it's just a little bit different for a lot of folks. Like, you want to do like a weird number, or do you want to do a full number? You know what I mean? So I give a class on that. So in another video, paste counting, simple and survival, and that's a really nice paste counter. So over here, just want to kind of run you through. I've got to put together the fishing kit. I'm not done with that yet. I will show that in a minute, and I'll show you me packing this stuff. A little sewing kit. I don't think I need that. I brought that little skull out. I thought that was cool. You have a bellows. You extend this all the way. It's a bellows, and you blow in your fire. I've got to extend it. Sorry, it's like an antenna. And you blow through here. Here. You got a nice hole. It's a bellows. I wanted to find a way to incorporate that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. Bellows. I've got a standard Olight flashlight. I've got some, these are magnesium capsules, and these will burn a hole through a 2x4. Yeah, if you just strike it, all you got to do is strike it with the ferro rod. You can burn straight through something. And I've got a couple of these, a couple of fire starters here. Nice beeswax and cotton. Some aqua tabs for water purification. I've got a water purification bag. You've got to have your bag. That's your little water pack. Got a fishing line for it. I know it says made in China. I didn't realize it was this fishing line. I just found this. I was like, hey, what's this doing in this? I said, I'm going to pull that out and see if it's in count. Spartan Fire. I've had this for a while. Big fat roll. You just unroll it. Nice sheets. And you can tear off slivers and start fires with it. Gotta have plenty of that stuff. Thought about incorporating these. Really huge matches. Really huge ones. UCO always comes up with really crazy stuff. UCO also makes the Strike Anywhere. You can't find these in the store. I don't care what you tell them. You can lie. You can argue with me till the cows come home. You cannot find Strike Anywhere matches at the store. Try it. You'll find Strike on Box matches. You won't find Strike Anywhere. You want to know why? Because those primers make those end caps there. You can tear those off and make primers. Ammo. That's right. That's the same components in gunpowder for making primers. All right, here we go. This is the awesomeness. I don't know which one of these I'm going to use. Dadgummit. Some of these freaking things. I don't know which one of these. This is the gold edition here. One of these I'm going to use, and I'm not quite sure. The Grim Survival Tools. Let's get that out of the way. I don't know which one of these I want to use. Look at that cool. That's coolness. See, because that's the reason why I was looking at it. Like, I'm going to be incorporating hooks. One of these is going to go in there, and it's going to have hooks in it, I'm sure. And that's going to be part of the hook portion. This has a spear. And you have a draw knife. See the draw knife in there? Isn't that cool? It's got a draw knife. Little miniature draw knife. There's your straight up fishing one right there. That's cool. Pathfinder. So this is your Pathfinder card. So you get the Pathfinder logo. It's a Pathfinder card. So anyways, I'll incorporate one of these. There's a whole bunch of them. I mean, this kit's pretty deep. This is the collector's edition. Gold collectors. I use this every time I build a kit. You want to get fancy, just get the whole freaking kit. It has all of them. You want to get crazy? You want to get nuts? Like Batman says, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. All right. Let's get this started. I got to get a 10 and get it packed up. Oh, yeah. Jute. I forgot to mention jute. I've got a Ranger band here. It's just a... hang on. Let's see here. It's car tire. It's a bike tire. I take this and I just cut this. You know what I mean? You just cut off a little bit. I know I got crazy stuff in there. Friggin'. I know. I go through these drawers. I'm like, what am I putting in this kit? And I just keep going. And there's something in there. Hey, you got headlamps? You gotta have headlamps. You want to start? It's like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. All right. I have to do a recap real quick. I want to show you this mace. What is this? Mary Kay or something? Hang on. I think it's back in the day I did this video here. Yeah, it's Mary Kay. I did a Mary Kay bag video. It's hilarious. These rip out, and it's a full-scale survival kit. Like, I thought of everything, and it's in the video. All your crazy little survival items and stuff. This stuff's just so old. I've got a flare gun that shoots 22. It's hilarious. Anyways, I just had to go back. I was like looking for one of my Altoids tins, and I found this thing, and I was like, dude, I gotta show this again because it's hilarious. I was like, dude, I forgot about this thing. It's pink on the inside. It's hilarious. It's got little glow in the dark tabs. There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff in here too. I think there's some old food. I should probably clean that out. I'm sure a lot of that medicine's not good anymore. All right. this has been a journey. So I wanted to have the location for a compass. That's here. I'll add that in a few container. And I've got ferro rod and glow stick. Yeah. I made a match. I love these glow sticks. These things are freaking cool, dude. So I got that on there. That just all matches. I mean, it just looks, it looks so nice. Pace counter, extra paracord. I got extra paracord. So I had to paracord the knife. I wanted to paracord the knife. I wanted to have a lanyard, but I wanted to have extra paracord. I didn't want to like throw it on the side or nothing, so I wanted to keep it with the knife. It's doable. It's perfect. I mean, you're going to be skinning with this thing and everything else. You got to think about it. I mean, you're using this for a lot of different things, and it's a very, 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 very nice field knife. You know what I mean? You can do almost anything with this. I mean, there's no stopping this thing. It's solid. Solid. So I wanted to do a hybrid, so I did a hybrid. I've got the lock still. It's all fully intact, just like the original knife came, and I wanted to keep it that way. This is your, let's bring this over, and this is your location for your, I still have to sheen this whole thing. It's gonna be glossy, a little glossy. I gotta add some sheen, and you'll see how it all turns out. It's all about fitment and designing, like thought. You know, let's sit down and kind of figure out where you're gonna put stuff. Because the compass, like the way I got the compass rigged, it goes in here. It goes in here like this. You just slip it in there. Bring this around. Actually, I had to turn this out of the way a little bit. Give it a little tilt. So I had to put some stitching in there, like I didn't have any room. Yeah, you just slide that guy in there like that. Boom. Bring it around. Boom. Give it an old snapperoo. Then you gotta turn it. Give it a little turn. Once you get it adjusted, I mean, it's all good. And that'll go in there with your 10. So when you put your 10 in, you can use that to pull the 10 out faster, which works pretty good. And then here's where your ferro rod and everything goes. That stuff just slides right in there, but just like that. And then you just, you know, the way I got this set up, you kind of go like that, bring it around, all artsy fartsy like, and then you put the other one in over here. Yeah, you gotta slam it all the way in. I'm not doing it yet because I gotta sheen this thing, but it kind of gives you an idea. This thing's pretty nice. I mean, I get a little bit more creative each time, and it doesn't take as long, but it's very time consuming. All right, so I'm gonna sheen that separate. Take that off and sheen that. I wanted to do a two-tone. I got this idea, like I was seeing somebody else's art project. They were doing some other leather work. It had nothing to do with knife sheaths. And I saw they had a two-tone thing going on. I was like, man, I really dig the two-tone. So I wanted to do that for this one. I wanted to make it 2 shades of style leather and a little bit of, you know, cowboy stitch in there. You know, this little sachet, you know, go from this end to that end. So it's all good. It'll give you some ideas. Let me wrap this thing up and show it to you. Well, that is some fancy stuff right there. Oh boy. Try and hold it steady here. It's kind of hard. I'll take it outside. Get some light on it. Well, that's fancy. See, it came out like I thought. Compass cord runs through. These connect with here and here. And pace counter and lanyard. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. It's working out for me. I think that's cool. Take it outside. Wow, check that thing out. Looks way better outside. See, this didn't turn out too bad. My little rig there. It's kind of stretchy there. I guess I'll keep that in mind next time I do it. Just got a little bit of stretch right here. But other than that, you just unsnap it and you can take it off. I didn't get fancy. I'll just keep it simple. There's a flashlight inside that EDC kit, that little Altoids tin. Lots of stuff in there. So plenty of stuff from water purification to whatever. All out straight survival. You gotta think of everything. Why? I don't know. I just feel like the end of the world's coming. So you just gotta keep moving. That's all I gotta say. Been a lot on my mind lately, and I just don't know what to do. But keep praying, stay up, you know, keep the rubber side down, keep moving, and please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And God bless, and take care, and stay sane.